A day in the life of a JackTrak client. Keith wakes late at 6:30 after a late night battering down the hatches before last night's storm. Today's trip to Gizzy for his new 2-ton excavator is paramount in his mind. He has a culvert in need of repair and is hoping the culvert survived the storm. Keith flicks the kettle, but the power is out. The gas hob lights and the old camping kettle starts sizzling. He turns on his new handheld Kenwood radio and a text comes through. Mungatu Road reopening at 11. Keith knows he now has a delay before he can drive through to Gisborne. He calls his neighbour Bruce on the radio channel he shares with 2 neighbouring farms to see if Bruce needs any help. He is surprised when Betty answers from their base radio, saying that Bruce is down at the school already because of the storm damage. Keith remembers Bruce and Betty's base radio is battery-backed. Keith is responsible for the farm he and his wife Kathy live on. Kathy is away helping her pregnant sister. Keith's farm is one of 14 farms his employer owns, and they operate as 10 business units. 6 farms operate as 2 groups, and the other 8 farms operate individually. Keith works with his 2 neighbouring farms as workloads on their 3 farms demands. Keith checks his phone. The Wi-Fi connection allows him to use Google Earth to see all the radios his employer has. He is grateful the wireless access point is also battery-backed. He can see Bruce is down by the old oaks at the school. Keith heads down to the school to help Bruce, and en route cancels a lone worker beeping on his radio. He knows the JackTrak radio system monitors both his responsiveness and geographic location, wherever he goes while working in the area. There is a snail trail of his movements on the alarm company computer. About 3 kilometres before the school, he finds a slip across the road. While he can cross with his 4x4 ute, even with the heavy trailer, he knows cars cannot cross. He switches his radio to the all-staff channel to call the local office. They will advise the council and also arrange a text to all the other radios. When he finishes talking with the office, he flicks back to his normal channel and notices his radio has already roamed to the 2nd repeater, as it provides better coverage here. As he pulls into the school gates, the text about the slip he has just found comes through on his Kenwood radio. He pulls up beside the wind-blown orphan poplar tree amongst the oaks. Bruce has already trimmed it, and they work together to make the trunk manageable sizes for Keith's new 2-ton excavator. When they are finished, Bruce asks Keith how the 2 lone worker systems are working. Keith explains he is fine with them, as the trial computer dispatching system every 2 hours is more reliable than the occasional voice call method. It is quite comforting while Kathy is away and he is working alone. He turned off the radio-based every 30-minute system while working with Bruce, but will turn it back on now they are finished. Bruce asked, "What's the point of the 2-hour checks?" "If I hurt myself with the radio-based lone worker still turned off after working with you today and cannot call for help, the dispatching system does it for me. But I'm going to get it changed to hourly. 2 hours unconscious or injured is too long." "Cool. See you later, Keith." Keith heads into Gizzy, looking forward to another coffee once he gets there. He can pick up his new 2-ton toy and then head home again.